worrying, I was like, it's just totally wasted energy. It has no outcome on the
If anything, it does the opposite. So again, I do a lot of talks and work on stress and resilience, even though that's not, it's part of what I do. But I do it because so many people go through that. Now, what they don't realize that when your body's in high stress is what in the brainwaves. So this is like your biology. It's got nothing to do with your idea of yourself or who you believe you are. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just got to do what's going on in the brain. So if we opened you up and we looked at your brain waves, we'd be seeing that you're running on high beta. High beta is telling the brain, I'm in danger. I mean, like, there's tigers coming, or there's a mammoth or whatever it is, and it's chasing me. So therefore, it has to put the body into a high alert kind of position to be able to either fight, flight, or freeze.
Yeah.
So if we look again at the brain, and I'm just trying to make it very simple, we have two nervous systems. The one is called the fight and flight, which everybody recognizes, and the other one is the rest and digest.
Yes.
If we fight and flighting because we're in stress, and a lot of people now will be 70% of their daily life in that mode, and it feels normal.
Yes.
So they don't recognize that this is not normal for the body, and I'm actually doing damage. So all they're doing is they're learning how to survive this. What tools, what skills? So always ask me, what can I do to cope with my stress? And I'm going, I can give you tools like breathing, meditation. We could do all sorts of things, but you're constantly managing. And the minute your mind and your eyes are off it, you go back there again because you haven't solved the reason you're stressed. So what happens when you're in high stress and you're in high, surviving, you're not resting and digesting, which means you sleep, but you don't rest. So you wake up tired. While you're sleeping, you're supposed to heal. You're not healing because you're not resting, because you're alert, even though your eyes are closed. You're not digesting, even though you're eating and it's going through your body. You're not digesting, which means your body's not taking out of the digestion all the minerals and the things that it wants. So therefore, it can't repair, and ultimately your body starts to break down, which is where the disease is. So what's all this got to do with manifesting?
Yeah. The thing is, a great book is The Biology of Belief.
Oh,
with,
God. One of my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to an event with him, and I mean, it's just fascinating. And, it does prove that you can heal yourself, but you can also create disease in your body as well. And like, obviously we're all made up of cells, and it's what, and how those cells are performing and what they're getting told as to how your body overall
what's the environment
reacts. But anybody who hasn't read that book, it's just a great book. There's a lot on YouTube, isn't there, like Bruce Lipton's done as well. Fantastic work. And there's all sorts of different things that where they've had someone who again, that's like belief, isn't it? I think where it goes wrong as well, because someone want something but then don't believe that they can have it. Now you're never going to get that. But then there's something really good in Biology of Belief, where they had some test cases of people who needed knee operations. And what they did was with some people actually did the operation. With other people, they just cut them open and close them up again. All of them healed.
Yeah.
And it's just fascinating that could happen. But that's because they believed that had an operation, believed it was going to get better.